A lot of you guys been asking me like for home workouts and stuff like that. So I don't know if y'all can hear me because I got my earpiece on, but hey boo, can you hear me? Irie, can you hear me? So, um, so a lot of people been asking me like, what are things that you guys can do with your products once you have them? So I just want to show you guys a couple of things that you really can do at home. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the workouts real quick, and I'm gonna do them from this view so that you guys have an idea. Typically with these workouts, I do use my thigh toner, but I left that at home, but I always have my thermal on. So I'm just gonna show you guys 3 moves. So you guys can actually do at home before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. So the first one is kind of like a sumo squat. And what I like about these is they work, I don't really worry about squats to work my quads. I realize that squats for me, they only work right here. So I do a variation of squats that works best for the muscles that I feel are working when I do the movements. So for this, you can use a bottle of water. I typically use weights. Right now I've upgraded to the 12.5s. So you just hold it in front of you like this. So we're here. It's balancing you. I put one hand out, toes pointed outwards, core tucked in, booty tucked in, and you're kind of like sitting right into it. Right here, not too low, squeezing through your heels and the back of your legs. All this should be tight. So I like to do 4 sets of 10 of these. Out here, if you have a water bottle, it'll give you the same balance right here. And it's just down here. You don't have to go all the way down. Just go down to your knees and come back up. Y'all know I'm a knee survivor. So here's the first move. Just squeeze up. I like to go really slow now because I realize that I build more muscle when I'm going against gravity. So if I do the movements too slow, y'all forgive me, but that's what actually has helped me lose them 14 pounds I had gained between November and December. So right here. So that's what it looks like from the side. So you shouldn't be falling over. You shouldn't be kind of tilted back. It's just like sitting right into a chair. Have something ahead in front of you, right here. And it's just, and use your cheeks and the back of your heels to push everything up. So I'm gonna give it a front view. I'm gonna do it without the weight so you guys can see. Pay attention to this part of my body. So if I'm here and I'm going down, and when I squeeze, I'm squeezing everything. So you can see all right here squeezed up versus when I loose it. So squeeze, it looks weird, but y'all get the idea. So for those of you at home, when you're going, you have something in front of you, it's just a straight shot down right here, and use everything you got to squeeze up right here. Squeeze straight up through your heels. Don't use anything else. Through your heels and through your butt. And that's how actually you're able to lift your cheeks. With the thigh toner, the cool thing about it is the thigh toner will force you to use just your cheeks and your heels. So that's how this looks in the front. The next movement, with your bottled water, if you have. So I'm gonna show you from the side. So I'm using this leg. So this leg is right here. Straight, core as tight as you can get it, right here. And you're working this leg. So make sure that you position yourself in a manner where you put all your weight on that one leg that's gonna be in front. So we're right here, we're down. Squeeze with everything here, up, and then down. And up, but don't let your knee hit the floor. So what you're doing is you're using this right here to bring you back up. And then you're gonna put this leg back and you're gonna kind of come into it, but you're still using this leg through the heels, back up. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like from a front view. Right here, leg out, right here. Up, up. Here, back, and up. I almost fell on that one. My shoes ain't tied. So here we are. And you could do this at home with no weights or what have you. So that's the front view, the side view again. And you guys, if I've never gave y'all one piece of advice, always tighten your core. Even if you feel like nothing's tightening, even if your fupa hanging over, the little baby muscles you got in there, squeeze the hell out of them like your life depended on it, and keep it tight through the movement. So let me take this off. So y'all know I love y'all. I like to show y'all all the way. So right here, it's usually the hardest for me to suck in. So you're gonna suck it in the best that you can with the movement. With the movement, you're here and keeping it tight, keeping it tight. Up, still tight. There it is. So right here, everything's still tight. And believe it or not, when you keep everything tight, it actually makes the movement more stable, and you can focus on the muscle that you're thinking about. So as long as you keep your abs tight during the movement, you're able to isolate and focus exactly on the muscle or the body part that you're working on. So remember, the first move was here, squeezing all right here, you're down, squeeze all the way up. Keeping all of this as tight as you can. I don't care if you got love handles, I don't care what you're looking at in the mirror when you see it, but you tighten everything you have for you mothers out there, like a contraction coming and you're trying to keep the baby in, you squeezing everything you got, and you're just going down and bring it right back up. The second move, same thing, tighten everything you got right here, and we're using this muscle right here. Here, you're down, keeping your core tight, squeezing that booty cheek, down, and using your heel to bring everything up. The only thing you should be using is the leg that's bent. Use every piece of muscle you got in there to come up. Do not use that back leg to come up. Squeeze the back leg, it's just extra weight for you. So let me show you what the back leg should look like. So we're here, everything tight, right here. You're here, squeeze, back leg go back. You're using this leg to do everything, right here. This is only weight. This leg the leg that's not in use should only be dead weight for you to do the movement. So that's number 2. The third one, it's really simple. It's the curtsy. So from here, with the weight, I took off the waist trainer for those that just joined so that you could see how you're supposed to look under the product when you're using the product. So right here, the curtsies. For those of you who have bad knees, you're not gonna go all the way down. So right here, the curtsy, one leg right here, hip facing forward. Your hip should always face forward, but with a little drop. So you're a model at the beginning of this. And then you just simply down, up. When you're doing the curtsy, you're here, hips forward, still with the drop. When you're doing the curtsy, you're gonna feel it all right here. Where you feel it is where you're squeezing to bring back up. That back leg, always dead weight. Here. They ain't paid a light bill. I'm gonna go turn on the light. So For a lot of you that just joined on, I'm just showing everybody some things real quick that you guys can do at night. A lot of you guys do reach out and say that you have the product, but you're not really sure how to use it. And a lot of people say they don't even know where to start. So my goal is to share with you guys, when you're doing these movements, where should you feel it? Where should you focus? Because not knowing how to should not be your excuse not to. But I get how discouraging it can be. So back into the curtsy. So remember, the curtsy, the one leg back, you a whole model. Hip facing forward, hip dropped. This is what you're working right here. So we're back, only here. You should feel nothing in this back leg. All the back leg is for, weight. And then you're gonna squeeze everything you got right here to come up. See? That's it. You should be able to, at some point, do the curtsy without the back leg, because it's all right here. All right here. You understand? So those are the 3 movements that I've been doing to build me up, to be able to redo, to be able to get back into doing jump squats. So for many of y'all know that I had messed up my knee last year, so building back up to doing the things I used to do, I realized that I can get back to what I used to do. I just have to build back up to it. So what I did was I looked up a bunch of workouts that will help me build back up to what I used to do. So for me to do the jump squats, it requires 3 muscles. So what I'm doing is I'm building those 3 muscles so I can get back into the jump squats. So, oh, of course, listen, Cassie, I was so floored because in my head, I work out a lot. So it's like I forgot what I was like when I first started. So I'm here for it. I am going to actually provide you guys a video of well-known movements to educate you guys on. Just because they say squats are for your quads, it don't mean when you do it, you're gonna feel it in your quads. Squats ain't never worked for me. Regular squats like this, they do nothing for me. With the thigh toner, without the thigh toner, it don't. So I had to find a way to do the squats that work for me. So what I realized, because of my shape, squats with my toes hanging forward and pointed outwards and just sitting into it and coming back up, that's when I started to really see the change in my butt and everything else. So do the movements that work for you. When you do a movement, wherever you lightly feel it, uncomfortable, painful, that's the muscle that that movement works for. So what you need to do is focus on that area and squeeze. And as time progresses, in about 2 weeks, you'd be surprised what all you can do. So I'm just gonna go through the 3 movements again. Whether you have weights or not, or you have a water bottle, they're really simple. So the first one is the squat. From here, weight in front or water bottle, suck in everything you got. Tuck in the booty even if you got to. Right here, you're simply sitting into it. So right here, formation is everything. So right here, and for those of you who are advanced, you could take it lower. Right here, still squeezing the cheeks. Low as you can go, squeeze them cheeks. How it looks forward, toes pointed out, cheeks squeezed, core tight. Right here, for those of you who can't go really low, down to knee level and come back up. But for our advanced folks, booty to the ground, squeeze with your cheeks and your heels up. Booty to the ground, right here. So that's the first movement. Second move, from the side, right here, especially your lower core, tight. Shoulder straight, back leg. Remember the back leg is just loose weight right here. It's kind of like a deadlift. You're using this cheek to come back up. So right here, here, drop into it, up. Front view, right here. And then pay attention. I make sure that I shift my weight kind of to this leg, so the leg is kind of centered, with this leg kind of hanging. So if I fall, y'all don't laugh. But, and trusting where I'm at, let's see. I had to bring that leg back. But that's how you should be putting all the weight on the one leg, and the loose leg should literally just be weight. And then the curtsy. With the curtsy, same thing. Right here, leg back like your ballerina, but you find hips forward, even though this hip is dropped. All the way here, into the curtsy. That's it. Into the curtsy. That's it. So I hope this helped you guys out. This is something you guys can do before you go to bed, first thing in the morning. I usually do 4 sets of 5. Sometimes with these workouts, for my abs, I do 4 sets of 10. But for my legs at night and in a day, since I work out every day, I do 4 sets of 5. So if you guys need these workouts, they will be saved. And like I said, anything you guys feel like you need help with or what have you, please DM us. My customer care team, they know what questions to transfer to me directly. So anything that has to do with a workout or a movement or whatever it is, I will get the message. So you guys, I love you. Much love, much light. You all have a powerful day. You guys are beautiful. You guys are amazing. And I appreciate you guys for giving me a safe place to bring my insecurities and you guys just make me feel perfect. Like, y'all really do. I'd be like, this cellulite. And y'all be like, girl, show the cellulite though. I really appreciate you guys for this. So I love you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Hey, beautiful. I'm gonna go through the messages. You know you bad when you work out in pearls. Ow. Well, you know. I don't know, you guys. I'm Haitian. Like, my mother always dressed us in pearls. Like, gold and all that stuff. I don't even know. I don't even understand. How are you? Honey, you are perfect. Humbled and thank you. We all are, honey. We just have to embrace and understand that what we believe is imperfections is really what makes us freaking amazing. Like if you got a gap, if you got a birthmark, if you got whatever it is, that's what make you you. And you're supposed to take it and you're supposed to flaunt it like, but I don't look like everybody else though. Ew. You get what I'm saying? So I just want you all to know, big, small, tall, whatever you're going through, even in the midst of your mess, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. And if nobody else has told you, baby, you are beautiful. So I love y'all. Y'all know I can listen, y'all know I could do this with y'all all day. But I'm going to finish up my workout. Once again, you guys are also asking about the Army. To be honest with you guys, it was just a limited edition. But I guess I'll do a poll to see if y'all want the Army permanently. For those of you that own the Army, yes, that you guys have sent messages asking if there's a difference between the Army and the gray. Yes, there actually is. With the Army one, because of the material, I had to be strategic for the dyeing, not realizing that it actually made the material stronger. So for those of you that do have the Army thermal, yes, you will sweat more. And it is snugger because once sweat hits it, I realize that it swells up a little bit. So yes, I have customers that are saying that they're seeing results in 8 days with the Army one. It's actually anticipated because of the dye, believe it or not. So I will be possibly making the Army permanent, but for now we are mostly sold out. So I'll do a poll and let y'all decide if it's gonna be something that we have permanently. But again, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. And somebody please make me some chicken wings, raspberry preferably. Love y'all. And I'm gonna save this, I'm gonna try.